Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dr. Jason Jones back with another episode of Health Made Easy. And man, I love this topic today. And today, what we're going to talk about is how to actually improve your posture for a healthy spine. And you may be wondering, well, I think my spine is pretty healthy, but understand is that you may or may not know that because you can't see it. Our teeth, for example, which we've been taught to brush and floss, multiple times a day, go see the dentist a couple times a year, get a cleaning, do all that sort of stuff, because we can see them. And then when the teeth are jacked up, you can tell, and everybody else can tell too. But the spine is something that you cannot see. So proper posture is important for a healthy spine. But a healthy spine, remember, because it is the protection for your spinal cord, the most delicate part of your anatomy, just like your skull is the protection for your brain. It is the only system of the body that actually has bony protection all the way around it. So, improving your posture is just more important than just standing up straight. It is about having proper spinal alignment and making sure that you hold your body the right way. This does certainly help prevent pain, injuries, and other health problems in the long run, which is what I was alluding to earlier. So, when you keep good posture, it means that you are mobile and then you are loose. And mobile and mobility is different than flexibility, which we'll get into in another podcast. So, what does it look like? Head up, looking straight ahead. Your back is straight. Your knees are straight. Your tummy is in. Weight is distributed evenly over your 2 feet. And that's just the beginning of it. And poor posture, on the other hand, this is what it looks like. It can cause your spine to wear away, making it certainly much more fragile, decreases your mobility, misaligns your musculoskeletal system. It makes it harder to breathe. It also can cause shoulder, neck, and back pain. It affects how well your joints move. It increases your risk of falling. It affects your balance and reaction time. And then over time, it puts a stress and a strain on your nervous system, which is the system that controls and coordinates all other systems of the body. So, again, having a proper posture and a healthy spine is so much more important than just avoiding pain or discomfort or looking like you have, a hunch in the spine. So, how to improve your posture. What are some things that you can actually do? So, I want to give you some general tips for the right posture. But the most important thing you need to understand in terms of posture is posture should be totally relaxed. It should not require a lot of muscular involvement. You should be able to hold yourself up straight with very, very little effort. And that's when we know that our posture is actually in good shape. So, what are some things that you can actually do? Be very mindful of your body position that you keep during the day, especially with all the activities like washing dishes, watching TV, walking, running, those kinds of things. Try to stay active and exercise more often. Some simple stretches to help improve your posture include things like yoga, Tai Chi. You can also include exercises that work your core, pelvis, and back because they typically will take you through some ranges of motion, which are actually super healthy for your spine. For the ladies, avoid wearing heels all the time. Now, granted, us guys enjoy. I certainly do when my wife wears heels. She looks beautiful, but she looks beautiful when she isn't wearing heels. But the reality is, what happens with wearing heels is that you stand the risk of being thrown out of balance, and then you learn to walk differently. And on top of that, wearing heels puts way more stress on the muscles. It distorts your spine. It distorts your pelvis. Your body has to compensate for the position because we were made to walk with our feet flat on the ground. So, also maintain a healthy weight because getting extra weight can contribute to things like lower back pain. Helps pull like if you have a large amount of body fat out front, it helps increase the curvature in the lower back, and then the whole rest of your spine will also compensate by going out of alignment as well. Make sure that you keep comfortable height. for you, like when you're making dinner, like eating or sitting in front of the computer, just making sure that you bring your computer up to a level where you have. And we've got some videos on our Facebook page where you can go and check those out. It actually showed you how to set up a computer not only at your workstation but also at home as well. So how can you improve posture at home? Don't sit too long on a very soft chair or sofa. Avoid crossing your legs when seated because this can cause changes in the alignment of your spine over time. Make sure you distribute the weight of heavy items that you carry on either side of the body. Lie on a supportive mattress when you sleep, and then use a single firm support pillow to prevent things like neck pain, but also mainly to just hold your spine in alignment while you are sleeping, since we spend about a third of our lifetime in our beds. Now, how to improve your posture at work? Well, you can keep your back straight when you're seated in front of the computer. You can try to keep your feet flat on the ground with your knees below your hips. And these are definitely some tips you want to check out the videos on our Facebook page about to show you actually how to do that. If your job involves lifting, ask your employer for the right training. If possible, they should be providing that anyway, or at least some sort of pamphlet or manual or something when you're carrying heavy objects or bulky objects. And certainly, if you can get help lifting those things, that would be much better as well. Get a headrest or headset, excuse me, for your phone calls if you're going to be spending a long time on the phone. So if you're just a person who is in a call center or you're just on the phone a lot, so instead of tilting your head to hold your phone on there, using a headset, using earbuds, whatever it takes to prevent you from having to tilt your head with these phone calls. So, your posture is a great determinant not only of your health, but also the health of your spine. And you can just follow these measures that we highlighted out above, so that you can keep a good posture. And for those of you who maybe your posture has already gone south, and what you want to do is you can consult with one of your local chiropractors, because I know there's people listening to this sort of all over the United States. We've got them in people listening from other countries as well. Just find a good corrective care chiropractor and one that knows how to retrain posture effectively. So, again, Dr. Jason Jones signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you did, definitely go on to iTunes, give us a rating and review. We would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Head on over to our Facebook page and just leave us a comment. We'd love to connect with you and talk with you on there. We'll see you guys on the next podcast. Be well out there. Bye-bye.